The most popular and common question what I'm receiving almost every day is what is my personal recommendation for the best forex broker company with the lowest spread for trading gold. It's easy to understand why people are asking that. First of all, gold, one of the most popular instrument in trading industry, especially in UAE. I think around 80 to 85% here trading just gold. Secondly, recently, during this high volatility at the gold, lots of the forex broker companies, they increase their spread, increase their margin requirements, for trading gold, lower their leverages. So that's why this question became even more popular. So what we did, we took 20 the most popular forex broker companies, we compared their spreads, especially for the gold, not just in the moment, but we did some kind of recording of the spread where we find out who's really the best for trading gold with the lowest spread and the best trading conditions for it. So watch this video until the end, because you will understand in the end during this big comparison who's really the best. Before we'll move to actual comparison and the numbers, I just want to explain it to you that majority people don't understand about the spread. So the first of all, it's clear, yeah, spread. This is our expenses, what we are paying for the forex broker company when we are trading and using their platform. So lower spread, lower expenses and higher profit for us. It's clear, yeah? But majority of the traders, how they are checking spread? The opening MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, going to market watch. Okay, I can see, for example, spread for the gold $15, which is good, but what they don't understand, that this is calling top of the book. So this is the best price, the best spread, what broker company ready to offer you at that particular moment. But in reality, when you're trading, you will be able just to have execution maybe with 20% from all your trades with that particular price. So 80% of the time you will trade with a little bit different spread. So what kind of spreads, real spreads, brokers giving to us? And that's why I want to explain you what kind of calculation we did, what kind of analysis and comparison, how we understood which broker company providing is the best spread. So we create special bot that recording every change of the spread. We open 20 accounts in 20 forex broker company, we install all of the MetaTraders on our server, and during 2 weeks our bot was recording every change of the spread. After that we split them into some kind of similar to the candles with the time frame M1, when we had the highest spread during 1 minute time, the lowest spread during this period of time, and also the average spread. So this is the average spread. In general, this is like a 60% with what kind of spread you will have execution of your trade. After that, when we combine all this data, we got 14,400 candles, M1 candles, and then we calculate the average real spread and the average lower price. And then we decided to compare all these brokers between each other. So let's go to these comparisons, because I'm pretty sure that you will be shocked about some of the companies, for some of the companies positively, for some of the companies negatively, because this is the real spreads what you will trade with. So let's go. So guys, I'm already at home in more quiet environment, and I think this is the perfect time when we can move forward to our comparison. So for our comparison, I choose 20 the most popular, highly regulated and the biggest forex broker companies in Europe and in another part of the world. I think every one of you will watch this video, you heard at least about this broker. So I choose Active Trades, AvaTrade, XAUUSD, Easy Markets, Exness, FBS, FP Markets, Fusion Markets, FX Pro, Go Markets, GTC FX, IC Markets, Moneta Markets, M Trading, Paperstone, PU Prime, Star Trader, Tickmill, VT Markets, and XM. I think it's more than enough companies to do fair and proper comparison. So in the beginning we decided to do some kind of spread heat map. So this is one time recorded spread in a moment, so we choose instruments that you can find almost everywhere, matching of this instrument you can find in any of this forex broker company, and this is one time recording. It's almost the same what majority of the people doing when they're comparing the spreads, and it's easy here to navigate, easy here to check who's really the best, depends on the instruments what you are looking for. So for example, let me choose some random instruments like a dollar franc, and I can see there a green color. It means that the broker company has the best spread. In this particular example we have Go Markets, which is $5, then a little bit lighter color, FBS $8, so the color will be changed till the red one. So the green the best one, red one is the worst spread. And who has the worst spread in our particular case? That has XM. XM has $23. In general, you know, XM, it's already like the worst winner of the spread comparison, because as you can see, almost in all trading instruments here, they have the worst spread. This is a bit joke if the company providing this kind of spreads, especially in 2026, but let it be as it is, you know, as they have like lots of the clients, so I think maybe they like to trade with this kind of high expenses. But we are searching, and people who watching this video, you are way more smart and you are searching for really the best conditions. So let's move forward. Let me show you another example, because you need to understand that there is no one broker company with the best spreads for all instruments. Sometimes they are changing. So for example, if we'll go for the Dow Jones US 30, I saw that the best spreads, for example, in TICMIL, just $8.2. Another instruments like currencies, they are not the best in comparison with another brokers. But for example, for the US 30, they have the best spreads in 8.2. Then we have GTC FX with $11.7, and then we have three brokers like Go Markets, IC Markets, and the Star Trader, almost the same spreads. I didn't put in my comparison vantage, because like you need to understand something. Star Trader, VT Markets, PU Prime, Moneta Markets, it's almost the same companies, and I will show you later why they are exactly the same. Maybe just some kind of marketing is different, but the numbers of the instruments, execution is different, just like a PU Prime has a bit higher spread, and you can see it here. So for example, just from the visual part, if we'll pay attention who has like the best spreads, for me number one here, this is the Go Markets. Then, for example, second place IC Markets. Then I need to mention Fusion Markets. Also FBS showed here like a nice spreads, but later on I'll show you that FBS doing some tricky things, you know. And of course I also can mention Paperstone, Star Trader, VT Market in the middle, but the broker companies who has really bad spreads, Active Trades, XM, AvaTrade, XCM, FX Pro. I think this is the spreads that not good for the 2026. But then we will move to the recorded spreads, and here in this like a diagram you can see three types of the colors, or three types of the spreads, as I mentioned you. So we took this 14,401 candles that was recorded the spreads, and we were trying to calculate their like minimum average spread, average spread, or I can call it like real spread. Because why it's calling real spread? Because almost 60 to 70% from all your trades will be executed by this like real market spread, and also max spread, so the highest average spread through all this period of time. And what I noticed from the beginning, that for example easy markets, also AvaTrade at some points, and also FBS, look at FBS what they are doing, and some points they are doing increasing of the minimum spread by purpose, you know, and which is for me like really something like a crazy, you know. And if we will compare this at the numbers, so look, this kind of FBS broker, so he's like a minimum spread 26, but because they was increasing their spread, the maximum almost 39, which is like almost double, you know. I think it's too much. Easy markets, the worst spread. So for example, here we can see the minimum spread $57, you know, average 71, maximum sometimes it was $91 per one lot, which is like something crazy in 2026. The broker company that upset me a lot, and this is by the way the reason why the clients start asking more and more about the best forex broker company for the trading gold, this is the AvaTrade. Because look, with the normal checking of the spread, as you can see, the spread for the gold was already big. It was already $52, which is a lot. And before all this high volatility with the gold, their spread in AvaTrade was around $25-30. Here was 52, but when we did this recording, you know, their spread was from $70 to $80. Imagine, which is a lot, you know. Then I want to also mention like a few companies way better, but just to compare. So for example, you can see here Paperstone, you can see here like a Moneta Markets and the IC Markets. For example, in IC Markets, like the minimum spread was just around like $15, $15.8, which is way better in comparison with Moneta market. But you know, in IC markets, they way more often was doing this widening spreads to the top, to the high level. So that's why ICM also, like, you know, show in this comparison, ICM show itself not in the best way. So for example here, look, they are like a minimum spread just $15.8, average spread with, you will trade like mostly, it was $19.1, which is not bad, but the highest spread, average highest spread was around $37, which is a lot, you know. For example, if we are talking about the best forex broker companies that wasn't doing a lot of widening of the spread, was the disadvantage group. So the Star Trader, PU Prime and VT Market. See why I was telling that they have just different brands, but the company is the same. Look on them, it's almost the same. You might think that the tick mill also very nice because they are not doing widening, but they're like a starting spread was around like $28. What is the tick mill? Yeah, you see, it's $28. So if we'll summarize all this information and really start talking who's the best broker company, if we're talking about the minimum spread, it's Go Markets, just $11.26. At the second place, we have Fusion Markets with $14.64 per lot, and then in the third place we have IC Markets with $15.8. But no need to forget that with this kind of minimum average prices, you will be able to have maybe just 15 or 20% from all your execution, but the biggest part of your execution will be exactly on the average part. And here the best forex broker company, and this is the reason, guys, why I'm recommending for you the Go Markets. If you want to open an account there, you can find the link in the description to this video, but their average spread from 14,400 recorded candles was just around like $14.5. Then at the second place we have a Fusion Markets with $18.54, and in the third place again we have a IC Markets with just $19.10. But if we're talking about the maximum spread, average maximum spread during like every 1 minute, I need to notice that's really the best, you know, in avoiding widening. Here I can give for the Star Trader, VT Markets, and of course to the Vantage, even it's not mentioning there, but their spread is the same. Look, their starting spread was 19 and the maximum spread was just 20.11, which is like a really nice. And here, as I mentioned, like IC Markets upset me a little bit because I was expecting that he will show a little bit better numbers. Guys, if you want to check this information like clearly, you can just like put on the pause this video and slowly check by check you will be able to see exactly. Maybe you will find there your personal forex broker company. Look what like FP Markets is doing, which is something crazy, you know. They trying to, so for example, when I'm telling you that in general just 20% you will trade with the higher spread in FP Markets, I think like 80% of the time you will trade and your position will be executed with the higher spread. So this is not good sign at all, you know. So that's why, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you will really find the best partner in financial market, because the forex broker company, first of all, this is your partner on the financial markets. And this situation, it's very important these 3 weeks, because lots of the brokers show themselves in the negative way, but we need to work with the companies who's really show themselves in the best way, and they was holding the spreads on the good level and give us the best execution. This is exactly what we are looking for if we want to have some help from the broker company in becoming profitable. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you find lots of interesting information for yourself. Leave in the comment section what kind of instruments or what kind of brokers you want to have the same analysis, and see you in our next video.